Good morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and take your seats. Get ready for this morning's briefing. All right, it's nice to see you all here, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, awake and alert, healthy, happy, and hydrated after last night. Yes? Good to hear. So this is your operational period briefing for Wednesday, March 15th at the Arizona Wildfire and Incident Management Academy here at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Today we'll have 419 students on campus in 22 classes, led by 65 instructors, plus our incident management team here in the briefing room. To get started for today, I'll hand it off to Valerie for our weather.
Good morning, everyone. It is a wet morning. I apologize. My crystal ball just could not produce something that was dry. I apologize. All right. Just so you know, that there's going to be a lot of travel issues because it is wet and cold today, and it's going to continue into tomorrow. So keep in mind, if you are traveling throughout the state and will be leaving the academy sometime soon, snow levels, they've been up and down, but they pretty much started around 8,000 feet sometime yesterday, late in the evening hours. And now everything's coming crashing down a little bit lower throughout the day, where we're going to be looking at around closer to 6,000 and even 5,000 feet later on this afternoon. So it could be a little bit of snow that comes down here in the Prescott area sometime early evening hours. For those traveling outside of the area as well, there are a lot of flooding issues because of the rain and the snow melt that continues. So if you are traveling back home and you live in those areas where you do have creeks and streams and other things that you need to contend with, keep in mind it is going to be very wet, sloshy, and probably flooded. All right. Other than that, I want everyone to have a safe day. Please still embrace the learning and have a good experience here at the Academy. Thank you.
Good morning, Colin Port with operations. Of those 22 classes, 4 starting, 5 ending, 4 potential field days, depending on the rain. Folks will be out and about a little bit. And a reminder that the L380 class will be using TAC frequencies 1, 3, and 7 for a drill. So if you hear that, that's not a real emergency. Thank you.
Well, good morning. Jim Stout with safety. How's everybody feeling? Good, good. So today's safety message, common denominators of fire behavior on tragedy fires. I'll let you go through this, but one of the things I want to bring up today is accidents don't just happen. Accidents start minutes before it happens, hours, days, weeks. It all goes back to your training. It goes back to making conscious decisions. So what I'm going to ask you to do is really pay attention to what's going on, listen to your training, pay attention to your situational awareness, and just be heads up. Okay? Our accidents don't just happen. Thanks. Have a good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Paul Glazer with Communications. You may have heard that it's going to precipitate today. Continue to use your radios, but I have one request. That is, find a dry spot, because in spite of the fact that we have special language interpreters at Communications today, it's really hard to understand. So please, find a dry spot when you call us. The plan remains the same. It's up there on the board behind me. So check it out. You've heard from operations what tax you'll be using. Have fun, be safe, learn lots. Here's logistics.
Good morning again, everybody. Mike Martin, Deputy Logistics Sector Chief. Just real quick, everybody who has stuff checked out, just make sure we get that stuff back hauled in a timely manner. Room 104. And once again, thank you for doing your part.
Good morning, Heidi Howard with the PIO shop. We have the open house this afternoon, actually early evening, at the Granite Mountain Interagency Hotshot Crew Learning and Tribute Center. If you haven't been, you probably need to check it out while you're here. If you're from out of town, it's up at the Prescott Gateway Mall. And that is open from 6 to 8 p.m. this afternoon. And let's see what else. Deadline to submit your photos for the photo contest is noon today. So submit your 3 photos from your 2022 fire season. And if you could, just make sure you notate the fire that they're from. And I'll just add your name and the fire that they're from so that we will be voting on those tomorrow. Also, there was a lost credit card at last night's event. So if you have misplaced your credit card, please call the Prescott Resort. They have it. I know no further information on the name or anything like that. What else? So email your photos over to pio@azwema.org. And I think that is all we have for today.
Good morning. Mark Bernal, liaison. So I hope everybody had a great time at Tribute Night. I know I did. However, there may have been some few folks that may had too good of a time and may be a little late or may choose not to show up. So with that, part of my responsibility still is to track folks down and just to make sure everybody's safe and accounted for. So do me a favor, if you're going to be late or may not show up for any reason, please call the Academy hotline, 928-777-1499. Thank you, and have a very educational day.
Good morning, all. I'm Libby. I'm the Academy Director. And today I need to thank people. I need to thank a lot of people. I want to thank Embry Riddle for being so cooperative and flexible and helping us out. I need to thank the vendors for being very, very generous. Last night, we were able to raise over $20,000 for our scholarship program. So that is incredible. You don't believe how incredible that is. Yeah, and so I thank all of you that bid, that bought raffle tickets. It was amazing last night. I want to thank the 3 sponsors for the free beer. I'm hoping that everybody enjoyed that. I need to thank the incredible instructors who come back year after year. They always say yes, and they are volunteering their time. I'm not paying them a dime. So make sure that you show your appreciation too, but they're really great. And the team has blown it out of the ballpark today or this week. Every little thing that comes up or big thing, they take care of it immediately, and everybody is taken care of. So all of you, thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Scott Joy, IC Training. I just want to thank everybody for coming out and like we said, Tribute Night last night. This is day 4 of the Academy. We're working this year's Academy off the AWARE model. So days 1, 2, and 3, we had the AWNA. We're now on to R. The R stands for realities. So when you get your briefings in the morning, when you go out to do your line jobs or wherever you're at, listen to your briefings, see what's going on, see if what you are seeing, hearing, smelling, or doing reflects the realities around you. If it doesn't reflect that, it's time to go back to the beginning and start your assessment over again, because you could be getting into a risky situation. You know, if we have SAW classes going on and you're working out in the weather, you know, take that into consideration. Challenge yourselves to stay safe and stay aware. Thank you and have a great day.
All right, that concludes this morning's operational briefing. Please remember to turn your phones, radios back on. And as always, have a safe and educational day. Thank you.